Right now, the veterans all our soldiers are overseas, and we have a lot of veterans that came back from these 2 wars. They're hurt, they're struggling, and they need jobs, especially here in the Ohio area. We had a lot of soldiers that died in order for us to have the freedoms that we have. If we privatize, we will not have those freedoms no more. Strickland is who we want in office, the ones going to stick by veterans and help veterans get to where they need to be. They help the veterans' families. We have a lot of spouses and a lot of kids that are really suffering right now. And we need to stay the course so that when they come home from war, they'll be supported by Ted Strickland.
Governor Ted Strickland has been one of the most profound and supportive governors that Ohio has ever had for the veterans population. When he was running for governor in 2006, he made a promise to create a cabinet-level position in the Department of Veteran Services, and he followed through with that promise in 2008. By creating the Department of Veteran Services, he gave the position the respect and the resources that the veterans of Ohio need in order to have their benefits and their rights fully represented in our state government. Through the work of the Department of Veteran Services, we have been able to identify over half of Ohio's 913,000 veterans. By enabling these people to be identified and connected with their resources, there has been an additional $1.8 billion of federal VA funding coming into Ohio each year in 2008 and 2009 as compared before Governor Strickland took office.
Governor Strickland has always supported the veterans, especially here in Ohio, because he is for the working class, middle class, and continues to always support all the Ohio veterans and veterans all across America. That's why it's very important for us to get Ted Strickland re-elected.
Following the passage of the federal post-9/11 GI Bill, Governor Strickland created, through an executive order in his first year in office, the GI Promise. Through this program, veterans from around the nation, whether it be Virginia or Alaska, can come to Ohio's public universities and colleges, and by using their federal VA benefits, get in-state tuition, and essentially go to Ohio State colleges for free. It's a tremendous opportunity. It brings workers and veterans from around the country into our state, and by and large they're staying here and becoming Ohio residents and giving back to our economy.
Well, I think you stop and you look at the radical group and you talk about the cutting of fundings for VA hospitals. He will be one that will support VA hospitals. He will support funding. He will support those things that working families here in Ohio need.
He believes and cares about what the veterans have done for this country, and he's going to try to right the wrongs that have been done to them. Like under past administrations, Republicans in particular, when they were in charge, veterans benefits were being cut so they can just take that money and give to their rich friends for tax cuts and things of that nature. So what's going to happen is the same thing's going to happen here in Ohio with the Veterans Commission. If Casey gets in, he will go ahead and appoint his own people that probably never served in the military, don't know anything about the military, just like some of the people that were under the cabinet of the Veteran Affairs while George Bush was president.